Have you ever wanted to fly above your city in a giant hot air balloon with a hot tub in it with a hot lady? That's triple hotness! Oh, sweet lordy, let's do it! Today, I bring you the absolute finest in Magic the Gathering advertisements. If you thought what I said at the beginning of this episode was over the top, I am going to deliver that onto you, my friends. But when I started to dig into these old Magic ads, I realized there's a bunch of ones that are humorous for different reasons. So we will get to the billionaire insanity, but that's the cherry, okay? That's the cherry on the sundae. So instead of starting with the cherry, like most people would with their sundaes, I'm gonna leave that for them. We're gonna take it off and put it to the side, and we're gonna have the ice cream first, all right? That's how we're doing it. So I have 10 different Magic ads for you. Now there's a reason that this isn't the top 10 funniest or craziest Magic ads out there, because there is one, the holy sacred grail of crazy Magic ads that I am still trying to track down. Every once in a while, I go out looking for these things because there's one that I saw decades ago that's mind-blowing. It involves wearing diapers and it's insane. I still haven't been able to track it down, but I know it exists. So until I have that one, we can't say we have the top 10 craziest, but I do have 10 of the craziest and silliest advertisements that they've used for Magic the Gathering. Now, there's different reasons that these are crazy. We're gonna start out, work our way along to what I think is the craziest. Now, a lot of these can be changed around in their order, but the last three are really the craziest ones we're gonna look at. So, we're gonna start out with an advertisement for Odyssey, where it says, "Life is a struggle," and it shows this rock egg or some kind of eagle egg in a nest here with a bird punching out of it. And in all honesty, the reason this one's funny to me is, how is this good advertising for your game? How would this how would this make you want to play Magic the Gathering? We literally look at this. It just says, "Life is a struggle." Yeah, it is. Thanks for reminding me. I'm trying to look for a way around the struggle, enjoy my life, you know, not looking to be reminded that life's a struggle. But it's like, check it out. We got a bird in an egg in a nest. So in this grand multiverse where you have infinite amounts of magic and all these crazy powerful planeswalkers, this is what you wanted to show me? Come play Magic. What? It's like being a chicken farmer. You get to watch an egg hatch, but you do it through a hole. Woo! It's such weak advertising. Some of the stuff they did was clueless. The next one I'm going to show you is from Ice Age. And this one is interesting for a couple of reasons. It says, "Don't be left out. Ice Age is ending, and we will not print any more cards." It almost sounds like they're not making Magic anymore. Not even if you ask nicely. So get it now before it's gone forever. And then the artwork shows 3 orcs. One's picking his nose. Another has a colander for a helmet. Like, again, this falls into the, you have a massive, massive universe of amazing magical power. And this is what you choose to showcase. This is what you choose to bring people in. Hey, have you ever wanted to be an orc who's picking his nose, or a goblin or something? I don't know. Come play Ice Age. Buy it before it's gone. We're not making it anymore because it's crap. Like, that's how the ad translates to me. It's just, eh. The next one here is for Unglued. They've come for the corn, but they'll stay for a game. There's something for everyone in Magic the Gathering Unglued supplement. Dice rolling cards, multiplayer cards, new basic lands, even self-destructing cards. You may not tear up a tournament with a rabid host of rodents, or even scare someone with your Elvish Lounge Act, but you will bring some lunacy to your gaming table, and that's good, because the squirrels are out there, and nuts don't come cheap. This limited edition Magic supplement will sell like crazy. Get Unglued while you can. See, this one is a lot better to me. This one's funny because they actually put some stuff in here that's funny to me. And nuts don't come cheap. It's just an amazing line. The artwork that they have, which I assume was done by like Ron Spencer up there, where he's got like this corn just held up in the air and you got all these squirrels leaping all over, attacking. it's just, this is a fun one. This isn't really a fail, actually. I partially put this in here to contrast with the previous two ones to show you this is how you let them know, hey, this is only available for a bit, but we're still making the game, and kind of entice people into it. And remember, nuts don't come cheap. Mine sure don't. All right, this next one we have is a Stronghold pre-con advertisement. Sometimes you just don't want to make it yourself. And what we have here is a pizza guy holding open a pizza box. And the concept is supposed to be, you don't want to make a pizza yourself, do you? You don't want a pizza delivered to you with all the random pieces. But when you take a look closer, like, look at this. Look at that little container of sauce. That is not enough sauce for a pizza. You look at the toppings, they look kind of like, look at the big mound of dough. This is gonna make a big pizza. I worked in a pizza place. I know, I worked in the pizza place a long time ago when I was a little boy. So you've got the, well, not a little boy, that would be child labor, but whatever. Anyways, I'm old, just that's the takeaway. So you've got these ingredients that are not enough to make a good pizza. So it's like you're subconsciously telling people that you make crappy pizzas with subpar amounts of condiments. That amount of sauce is not, that is not enough sauce for a pizza. That's like the little dipping sauce amount. What are you doing? Just terrible. Just terrible. Then we've got the Arena League advertisement. Have fun and carry a big stick. Sometimes you want to whack your friends upside the head without a lot of fuss. That line right there sold me on this one. The Arena League can help. It provides a casual place to play Magic the Gathering for players who don't dig the ultra-competitive vibe. You play with pre-released cards and pre-constructed decks. This season, you'll even take a crack at the Urza Saga expansion before it hits the streets. To join, go to any Arena League retailer and sign up. It's simple, it's fun, it's just a game. All right, so I like this one for multiple reasons. It's funny to me because sometimes you want to whack your head, whack your friends upside down without a lot of fuss is a great line. And it's really just the focus of this artwork. You've got this guy stepping out of his world into yours. But I mean, a lot of the time you find that the focus of artwork will be like a creature's face or something. But it feels like the focus of this artwork is this guy's junk. Like he's lifting his leg up to give you a good view of the nether regions, which to me is like, who chose this? Who chose this for the artwork? Just amazing. Moving on, we've got a kind of baffling portal advertisement. It's like a do not disturb sign on a honeymoon suite. Is this saying that me and my opponent are gonna bang? Like, are we gonna, am I gonna be entering into his portal? This is a whole new beginning. Whoa, what? Like, I look at that and go, it's like a do not disturb sign on a honeymoon suite. It's like a slap in the face in multiple ways. You're never gonna get married, loser. You're someone who's never going to be able to mate with a woman. So we've made this, we gotta explain to you what it's like. This is the closest you'll ever have to being in a honeymoon suite, is playing a game of Portal with one of your loser friends. It's so funny to me. It's like a do not disturb sign on a honeymoon suite. Either they're trying to insult you, or you're trying to draw a parallel, like, yeah, it's like getting some. It really isn't. It really isn't. This is not the kind of portal you want to be entering into. So it's like a portal to another dimension of demons is what the next one here makes me. It's got some weird, when you look at the pictures. Anyways, let's get it up here. It's play to win. Magic the Gathering. Ritual of the Machine is just one example of them. Powerful new cards and alliances. Guys, when you think of alliances, I bet you think Ritual of the Machine. You certainly don't think things like Force of Will, the latest limited edition expansion set for Magic the Gathering and Ice Age trading card games. That's so funky, the old way. Like, they literally mentioned Ice Age as something separately. Originally, they were planning on doing all the different Magic sets with different backs and having each be its own separate thing that you don't mix together. But anyways, the thing that made me really like stop and look at this one and think it's hilarious and crazy are the pictures of the faces. You've got this guy up at the top in the purple, check out this card. And the other guy's like, what the bleep? Because it's just, they covered up the no swearing. I mean, Wizard of the Coast wouldn't even do the what the bleep thing anymore. But either way, this is the look on his face. But the thing is the guy there at the beginning, he looks like a sex offender. That look on his face is like he's pulled out his dong. And the look on the other guy's face is like he is really impressed with what he's seen. It's got that kind of a vibe. Down at the bottom, this card is awesome. And then his friend's face, he's so dejected. Game over, man! It's game over! Oh, I just love it. If you look at the guy from the role of a Predator too, the guy in the purple totally looks like, he looks like a crazy person, in all honesty. He looks like a crazy person, and if you look at the other guy on the other side, he looks like he's impressed at first, and then he realizes, oh, I'm trapped here with a lunatic. Oh my, he thinks Ritual the Machine is amazing. That's the look you would have today. Actually, the guy in the bottom in the game over, man, is the look you'd have on your face if somebody, that would be me, if someone came up with the Ritual the Machine. This card is awesome. Like, that's it. That's the reaction. That's great. So, we're moving into crazier territory now, friends. So, young men in Dromedon traditionally carry tribe elders while chanting Broadway show tunes. And you see some guy dressed up like he's in Saudi Arabia. He's got a bunch of bags on his back, and he's carrying what looks like an LP player, like it plays old vinyl records. Every society has its own rites of passage. While observing this nomadic custom, I'm reminded of the Magic the Gathering players of North America, known to travel short distances to partake in Friday Night Magic. Just a little jab. Every week, weather be damned, throngs of Magic players take to their local premier game store for an evening of hearty competition. For many, Friday Night Magic is their first foray into the mysterious world of sanctioned tournament play. Their bounty? Foil cards, the likes of which no eyes have seen. Note to self, must learn more about Friday Night Magic at, and then it's got the Wizards website. But like, what is the point? Young men in the Dromedon usually carry tribe elders while chanting Broadway show tunes, but that's not what's depicted in this picture. This picture seems wholly unrelated. Like, what are you talking? There's no elder being carried by this guy. It has nothing to do with like the text below is written by some kind of explorer. It's just, who's the guy in the picture? It's a whole bunch of what? But it's got nothing on what we're going into next. This is where we hit the insanity. All right, the Geek Billionaire lifestyle begins with Magic the Gathering. By honing my competitive edge with Magic the Gathering, I was able to rise to the top of my profession, the profession of getting stinking rich. Vince Paudo, Geek Billionaire. And you can see good old Vince down there in that bubble. Well, Vince is living it up, man. Look at him there. Like I said, do you want to fly above your city in a hot air balloon that has a hot tub in it? He's got chocolate-covered strawberries, a hot chick, glasses of wine, and they have magic cards. Oh my God, I never even noticed that. He's got a hand of cards that showed his she. Where do you put them? They're gonna get ruined. You don't play Magic in a hot tub, you idiot. I guess if you're a billionaire, you can afford to replace the cards, but come on, man. Come on, Vince Paudo. Smarten up, buddy. Smarten up. And the rest of it says, in 1994, the Magic the Gathering trading card game showed gamers how to play big with a staggering portfolio of deadly creatures, evolving strategies, and massive prize support. Today, many of those early players are dominating the world. Grab a rung on this express ladder to global excess. Like, what are they doing? They're trying to promote like the Gordon Gekko Wolf on Wall Street 80s greed vibe combined with like the 90s to the max dude mentality. This is like an amazing combination of the 80s and the 90s. And I like how at the bottom they have to put asterisk, complete fabrication. Really? You think change your lifestyle for the better, play Magic the Gathering, you need to follow it up with complete fabrication? I think so too. They want you to know you're still gonna be the same loser that we thought couldn't even know what a honeymoon night was, you punk. Now, you gotta be asking yourself, there's one more to come. How does it get any crazier than this? Well, I will tell you how. I will tell you how Vince Paudo has stepped it up. Do you know what Vince Paudo did? Vince Paudo went water skiing with like a Russian nuclear submarine. And not only that, but he's defying all the rules of logic and law. Like, I mean, first of all, look at him. Look at his muscly body. Vince Paudo with his Zorro mask and his neon green life-preserving jacket. I've never seen one that color before. It looks a little too thin around the neck too, but anyways, doesn't matter. Vince Paudo, he's a badass, so he's gonna be fine. But look at this. The submarine is going towards him. How is he skiing? How is he water skiing in front of it? How is he managing this magnificent feat? Well, I'll tell you how. Through the power of Magic the Gathering. Because he's Vince motherfucking Paudo, baby! You know it. Oh my God. This is so insane. Look at the quote. Thanks to the skills I learned playing Magic the Gathering, I quickly conquered the super semiconductor industry. It's insane. The text below is the exact same thing about Magic players are now dominating the world and grab a rung on this express ladder to global excess. It's insane. Look at, he's hired a Russian nuclear submarine and he's also defied every law of physics. Look at the way he's skiing. Look at where he's coming from. How is this possible? Through the power of Vince Paudo. Oh, that Paudo. Oh, that Paudo. Now we know how he got his name. So, my friends, at this point, it is time to roll the golden scroll. The people who support this channel through channel memberships and or Patreon. Thanks very much for what you do, my friends. And to all of you, I will see you guys later.